Good morning, student of class 4. I am a computer teacher Sanjay sir. Hope you all are fine. Today I am going to start a new chapter, chapter number 7, features of file management. Okay, chapter number 7, features of file management. This is the syllabus of the first term examination, and I have already completed chapter number 1, 2, 1, 3, and 4. And today I am going to start chapter number 7, which is file management, features of file management. Okay. This is the content of this chapter. In this video, I am going to discuss introduction, files, folders, and opening file folders. Okay, so these four contents I am going to discuss in this video. So now move on to the main topic. So a file is the most fundamental units of storing data on a computer. The manner in which the files are stored in the hard disk depends upon the operating system. Windows 10 OS uses the NTFS New Technology File System, and Apple Mac OS uses APFS Apple File System. Okay, so that means a file is a fundamental unit. Okay, fundamental unit of storing data on a computer. A file is the most fundamental unit of storing data on computer, and the Windows OS uses the NTFS New Technology File System, and Apple uses Apple File Systems to store the data. Okay. Next is, we have learned in earlier classes that data is stored in the form of file on the secondary storage device. Means secondary storage device means hard disk, pen drive, memory card, CD, DVD, etc. Okay. Folders, on the other hand, store areas that stores files and folder. Just like plastic folders that helps us to organize paper properly, folder in the computer are used to organize file in proper order. That means folder is a container. Okay, folder is a container, and we use the folder to keep our files safe or organized. Okay. Now what is files? Okay, now what is files? As we already know, a file is a collection of data. Okay, a file is a collection of data. A file is a collection of data stored in the form of text, pictures, music, and video. Okay, so mainly a file is a collection of data, and it can be text, pictures, music, or video. For example, a drawing in a paint, a document in a word, or downloaded movie from the internet, all these get saved as a separate files in a computer. So these are the example of files. Okay, music, text, pictures, video, document, etc. Every file has a certain properties, and it's included the following. Number one is, every file is identified by a unique name. Okay, each and every file is identified by a unique name. Next is, a file can be saved on the hard disk. Hard disk is a storage device, CD, DVD, pen drive, and other secondary storage. Okay, so we can easily store our files in hard disk, CD, DVD, pen drive, etc. Next is, a file has an icon associated with it. Okay, a file has an icon associated with it. The icon helps us to identify the type of the file. These icons of word and music file are shown in the figure number 7.1. So this is the word file. Okay, here you can see W is written here. Okay, this is the word file, and this is a MP3 file. So we can easily identify a file by their icons. Okay. Next is, every file also has an extension. Extension is very important. Okay, this extension gets added to the file name whenever we saved a file. The contents of the file can be identified by looking at this file extension. For example, the drawing which we create in MS Paint, this extension is png.png. Okay, .png is the extension of an MS Paint file. Next, what extension file is? .docs and .doc. Okay, so when we see the file extension .doc or .docs, then we easily identified that this file is belongs to the Word document. Okay, and next is PNG. If some files has the extension .png, then we easily recognize that it is a image file. Okay, next is folders. So at home, we might have seen our parents organize papers in different folders. All the related papers, documents belonging to the same category are generally kept in one folder. Similarly, organized file in a computer, it can be saved in different folders. Folders helps to locate them and open them easily. Okay, I have already told that uh, a folder is a container. Okay, folder is a container, and we store our files. Okay, we store our files in the folder. Okay, so a folder is a container, or a folder is a container that store related files and folders. A folder within a folder is called subfolder. Okay, and we can easily store a folder within a folder. Okay, this is called the subfolder. A folder has a certain properties. Just like a file, a folder has also a unique name. Okay, a folder has also a unique name. Folders are usually represented with the yellow icons as shown in the figure number 7.2. Here you can see the image of a folder, yellow color. Okay, this is the icon of a folder. Okay, next is the concept of files and folder in a computer is very similar to the cabinet used in office or at homes. A storage device such as the hard disk of a computer is like a filing cabinet. We can store many folders in it. The folders may contain files and subfolder inside them. Okay, so Windows provide a very useful program called File Explorer. Okay, File Explorer is very important. Windows provides a very useful program called File Explorer, which allows us to view and manage our files and folder easily. And now, how to open the Windows File Explorer? Okay, File Explorer is a program that allows us to view, create, copy, move, rename, delete, search files and folders easily. Okay, so the main features of a File Explorer is the File Explorer is used to create, view, copy, move, rename, delete, search files and folders easily. The two ways in which we can open File Explorer as follows. Method number one is click on the File Explorer button on the taskbar. This is the File Explorer button. Okay, so when you click on this button, the File Explorer, Windows File Explorer will be open. Next is method number two. Click on the Start button, then choose the File Explorer option. The File Explorer window is displayed as shown in the picture number 7.4. Okay, so the following figure, the File Explorer opens quick access view where it listed the frequently used folder as recent file. So this is the File Explorer option. Okay, this is the File Explorer, and use the frequently used folders and recently used files. Okay, so basically step number two is click on the Start button, then click on the Windows Explorer button. Okay, after that the File Explorer window will be appear, and here you can see there are different types of folders and subfolders are there, which is frequently used folders and frequently used files. Okay, next is parts of the File Explorer window. First is ribbon. The ribbon of the File Explorer window usually has four tabs: File tab, Home tab, Share tab, View tab. Okay, the option on these tabs allows us to create new folders. They also allows us to copy, move, paste, rename, delete files and folders. Okay, so ribbon has four main tabs. Okay, File, Home, Share and View. File, Home, Share and View. These four parts of a ribbon, and this option on these tabs allows us to create folders, new folders, and they also allows us to copy, move, paste, rename, delete and folder. Okay, next is navigation and address bar. Navigation, the using the navigation bar we can move the previous open folder using by the back button. Okay, this is the back button, this is the back button, this is the back button. Okay, so we can use this back button to go to the previous folder. Okay, and we use the forward button to move back the current folder. Okay, so this is the back button and this is the forward button. The address bar display the path of the selected files and folders. So this is the address bar. Okay, this is the address bar, this is the address bar, and this is the search bar, this is the ribbon, file tab, computer tab, view tab. Okay, so this is the ribbon. Next is search box. It allows us to quickly search files and folders in current folder by retain the file or folder name. Okay, this is the search bar. We can easily write our file names or folder names to quickly access these files or folders. Okay, next is this PC option. Here you can see this PC option. Okay, clicking on this PC option in the left section of the Windows display the contents of hard disk and external storage device. The space on the hard disk is divided into different section and it usually denoted by letter C, D and so on as shown in the picture number 7. So when we click on the this PC option, this window will be appear. Okay, this window will be appear. So here you can see Windows C folder, C drive, D drive, F drive and also external storage device like CD or DVD. Okay, so when you click on the this PC option, this window will be appear. Okay, this window will be appear, and this is the C drive, this is the D drive, this is the F drive, and this is the external storage device. Okay, CD or DVD. Okay, so this is the main uses and main parts of a Windows Explorer option. So I hope that all of you understand today's topic, but all of you have to read it very carefully. Okay, to understand files, what is the files, what is a folder. Okay, what is the uses of Windows Explorer, how to open Windows Explorer, what are the main parts of Windows Explorer. Okay, etc. So today I am ending my discussion here. In my next video I will continue the chapter. So till then, take care, goodbye and thank you.